Alrighty then, let's go ahead and get things started for today, shall we? Wilds. Wilds. You know, there had to be at least one game in the list of various games where it's the one that I actually rather like, but is legitimately flawed. But here's the thing! I ain't contested its flaws, they're there. It still runs like ass. It's a lot better than it was, but its optimization is still embarrassing. Some of the stuff that I hear complained about is less valid, though, like people getting on about the end game and the amount of content, and I'm just like, did any of you actually play World when it first came out? Because, like, yeah, it's basically that. World was probably worse, actually. People got spoiled by how much stuff had come through, years and years of updates from World and Iceborne, and like Rise was mostly a lot of recycled stuff that came from World. So yeah. But yes, things like the story and the optimization, those are indeed quite ass. I mean, story in Monster Hunter is always ass. There's nothing new, but this one's a little more intrusive than usual, so yeah. What can you do, eh? They tried, it didn't work. But for now, on to some Kruskies, yes. God, yeah, I've been full like water. I'm freaking coked up in, well, not coked up, caked up in sunscreen right now. Just absolutely lathered because I was out there getting cooked. I was trying to combine cake and cook. Bad combo, but anyways. I was doing a lot of yard work this morning, and as a result, well, I didn't want to burn to a crisp, to put it mildly. Cooked cake, yes, that is something you do with cake. Yeah, see, that's the funny thing, Denzel. It is definitely, you know, the most told story so far in the game, not literally titled Monster Hunter Stories. It's still a bad one, though. That's the problem. It's like they're putting more effort into it, but it's still not very good. At least there's a couple of good characters. Unfortunately, the main ones you have to follow around is... yeah. See, here's the funny thing about Nata in particular, right? He's well written, and unfortunately, he's well written. Because he is a child who appears to be in about the age of angst. So unfortunately, he is a child who is quite very much written as a child. So, you know... he's very wishy-washy, very emotionally driven, like all the stuff you'd expect out of a young kid without much experience. So, it's well written, but it doesn't make him any less annoying. Forever the conundrum. Like, kid, you just sit over there and give me my farmed goods. Okay, thanks. As the new hammer changes, very good. Yeah, it's a well-made version of something I despise. When they need a hammer, they gave it 2 more moves that cause offsets, and gave it an offset follow-up that's very satisfying. And bumped up a couple more numbers. You know, introducing with the 2500 minis. Big ol' chunk of supporters are just getting started here. Yeah, that little starting fanfare, see, it'd be like that sometimes. Alright, all we can do is jump in and see what happens. That's pretty good! I'll take that! That's pretty good indeed! Immediate sword! Now I just need to set a boost to go alongside it, but that's probably gonna be like 2 out. Good to know! Alright, so we're not gonna be seeing that one for a while.
Showtime!
Vampire Mackie, thank you for the 7 months. Getting y'all is spinning a little bit more for us today. Oh, Bowser's Ganon. Ganon's hanging out right here. Anyways, it's time for money! Money, money, money! I'm tempted to, like, change up the phrasing a little bit to mix with something else I'm aware of, but, like, the original context is kind of inappropriate. So maybe not. Useless fairy cave. Honestly, that's not a bad spot for that. Man, good old music randomization. You never know what the heck you're gonna get. Alright, red tier is... 3 rupees, sure. Come on, how about some bombs? Damn. You know what? With the sword, I'm actually gonna do the insane thing and go for the tier 3 as well. I mean, the tier 2. I'm checking all 3 tiers. I want bombs. Come on! Give me a bomb! I just need 1 bomb. Yeah, wake up. How's it going? You hit on purpose. Okay, tier 2. Damn, it's just more money. I mean, money good, but I'm gonna have to walk back here now to check out that 1 check later. Ah, fine. Okay, hang on, I should probably go to the sanctuary first.
Showtime!
And honestly, we're getting a sub. On over to Kelvion. Vanilla Sanctuary? Money, money, money! Jersey with the 12 bucks. Keep the support chugging along as we're walking on through Hyrule trying to figure out where the heck I'm supposed to be going this time. Now, as long as I slay my enemies, I can at least end up with a few more dollary dues. And I do enjoy dollary dues. What do you think of that, Crab? Do you like dollary dues, or you're in a different mood? I like hearts. Crab, come back! I need to kill you! Crab! Damn.
No!
No, indeed. Come on, Uncle! Come on, Uncle! Magic Bat, literally the worst option. Don't like that! Well, other than the well, of course. Alright, so here's the part where we once again get hit on purpose. And then we kill! Sir! Sir! None of that! It's the ambush guards. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some. I already have 3, but I want more. More. This would be more relevant if I actually had a fire source. Big bottle, though. And it even comes with a free blue potion in it. That's the jank look thus far. So far, so good. I mean, we started with the sword. That's pretty cool. Wow, amazing, amazing waterfall of wishes. Huh, same quit point in town, that's not bad. I'll take that. With Ganon already discovered, there's no way I can get punished for just jumping down here, so jumping down here we shall. And it's Vanilla Will, sweet. Holy shit! Early flute? And a cross key seed? Utter madness! Man, we take that any day of the week. Hell yeah. Give me that ripoff. Let us go activate the flute before I go on any wacky adventures. It's a little spooky in here. I don't know if I like this village. What the? Sure, that's a very pointful connector. I suppose I'll check these out real quick while I'm in the area. Well, you don't say. Also, hello there, Tetris, how's it going? Are you here to get the mod flagged again? That does tend to be how this works. It happens so. I mean, there's like 12 bajillion things within the randomized music that causes the mod to be flagged. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. It used to just be Tetris, but now it's like 17 things. Yeah, acid Tetris. That's like a PC thing from the olden days of dot mod music. A moon pearl, you say? Well, that's a pretty good find. We like those. Yes, the weird cave where you end up falling down and yet are higher on the mountain. It makes no sense. Oh, speaking of the mountain, okay, sure, we're up here now. Don't need that. Alright, I guess I'm gonna drop down here. This is about to get ridiculous, isn't it? Alright, off we go. Where the other hell am I going? Give me that. I know I'm like right around the chest. Let me in! Let me in! Oh no! The rat! It escaped! Oh, thankfully I ended up hitting the right one anyways. Ah, that's pretty good! Alright, and now to slowly die. Cool! Man, certainly some pause music there. I mean, not pause music, pause select. So it's looking like the lamp's probably gonna be very important in this scene, eh? We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm certainly taking that hammer all the way to the bank. Happy to see that as early as we have. Not a ton of keys to work with so far, but I also have barely gotten any items. We're just kind of meandering at the moment. And it's a powerful meander.
Wowzer, you the best.
Yeah, we're really close to already having full Dark World access, which is a little bit insane. Just a wee bit. It's a little crazy. Oh, just a wee bit, you know. Got a little bit of information, nothing too crazy. Okay, where else can I go in this castle? That is ultimately the question. I've cleaned out all the goodies. Now I need to see what's actually available in terms of entrances. Hey, get. Get out of my way! I got places to be. It goes for you too, get. The plot thickens! I don't know if I want to go this way just yet. Let me go see what the other side is first. Oh! I'm back here again! Yeah, you know what? Sure! In that case, let's get back to the task at hand.
Hey! Hey, looks like Kate, how's it going?
You know what? I'll be right back! Whimsical, that's a term for it, I suppose. What's that? I hear something in the background. It's getting closer. Oh no! Alright, where's this go? Sure. No, I don't have to bother checking that later.
Oh no! What's going on in here?
Why does it smell like a skunk in this building? Nice return on the investment. And $1 for my troubles. Unfortunately, there's a drug I'm well too familiar with the smell of. It's weed. Some of the places I live, that shit's been everywhere. And it stinks. Yeah. This one was made by good old artist of the channel, Neo. Oh, good thing I have this handy dandy how to launch a camera. Unsurprisingly, I've been using it for the majority of my Link to the Past scenes since. The fidelity, I believe we call that getting nose blind to something you've been overexposed to. Yeah, that's nose blindness right there. They stink of it so bad all the time that their nose has just stopped registering it. Alright, so there's one item for the GT to send. Very well. chlorinated swimming pools. That is a fairly potent smell as well, yes. Definitely have plenty of memories of that smell when I learned to swim. Also when I used to do laps. The boots! And in only 20 minutes? Holy shit! Seed is blessed. I mean, you can throw whatever ridiculous logic at us at once. It's given me all the tools to be a happy camper. Sinister. I probably should actually check the bonk rocks while I was there. Oh well. You know what the secret to the expressiveness is? And it's actually kind of funny. It's such a simple little trick. The shape of the eyes is rigged up to respond to my eyebrows. I did say Eastern, right? I was only half paying attention. Yes. Yeah, it's the brows! Since there's only so many different, like, parameters that you can bind the VTube stuff to. So it's just like, okay. Rather than just having brows that go up and down, what if it also impacted the way my eyes are shaped? So if I want to, I could be like... It's kind of hard to force. I tried to do, like, one down, one up, but it's probably not going to look right. No, it's not going to look... But yes. So if I want to have a more sinister look, I just need to go... If I want to be a looser look, I can just have them straight up. Yeah, it usually ends up winking if I try to do stuff like that. Big key there, that's rather important. In fact, I have a big key symbol to use. Let me do that. Big key symbol, a couple of bombs to mark it as, hey, this is important, yo. I mean, I'm fairly expressive in person as well. It's just that's why I wanted it to translate over to the avatar properly, so some of the body language can actually come through. That's the whole point of the avatar, is to have some sort of physical manifestation without having to worry about such things as personally identifying information. Damn, there was a mirror in here the whole time? Well, don't I feel clever for not putting that off for ages. Well, there's a lot I can do with that. Okay, sure, where does this go? There's so many connectors already, it's delightful. These are the types of scenes I like. We're completely off the rails! Oh, we're back. Well, in this case, I should probably follow up. If they're gonna bring me here on two different things, I should probably actually check this area out.
Fresh meat.
Hang on a second. How do I... Oh, right, it's over here. So I'll take a look at that in just a moment. I was trying to remember how this was. Getting with the 13 gifted subs! Damn, that's quite a few. Getting a bit of a dance going on as we got subs going on over to Saber Rider, Major Mooch, Emden Line, Daichi, Ya Boy B, Microphone Kirby, Schwartz, Crimson Bolt, Chippy G Meister, Evil Guy, Don't Mind Me, Growth, and Melody Mayhem. Give me a dancing away. Thank you for that big old support, Kenny. It helps keep the channel chugging along, doing this here thing that I do. Oh, hey, I lost some of the... There we go. Some of the tractor window. Oh! Yeah, you know what? Sure. I was gonna go this way anyways. Da da do 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 do. Marvin grows back.
Showtime!
Basically, for the tier 3 for Shin. Number of months. Didn't know that's been a little bit more for us today with that big old support for all this time. 8 freaking years! Damn. Where in the world does the time go? Been doing this for that long. My life, it keeps going. Yeah, I was definitely taking my time there, Pinkle.
I wanted to get to the
meat and potatoes.
I was just kind of sitting at the exit.
There's so many places I can go already. It's frankly a little bit ridiculous. Hype game, eh? Okay, well, yeah, that's a better start than usual. Have anything else? Okay, I mean, could have been way worse. Thanks. I can swim now. Isn't that amazing? You know, I have a funny feeling that Mario's Hotel here isn't going to succeed very well when it's all the way up on the mountain! Oh yeah, so it's Rella. I mean, it just became a little bit of a running joke to come up with a different variation on the ridiculous name, because it's like, it's one of those silly fantasy names. Games love their silly fantasy names that make no sense. Sassafras. You call them the faces of evil guys. We're squad along. We're off. If I had a fire source, I could actually do this, but I don't, so we won't. I'll just go grab this one item. Ah, now there's a tricky English word, parenthesis. Also could be said parentheses. Or parentheses. Oh, that's a crowded little section of dungeons now, isn't it? That was decidedly a TH. I don't know why everybody always gets F sound instead of TH. That seems to come up a lot. Ah yes, all the medallions except the one that I actually have confirmed is important at this time. Not the last one. We haven't run into Mini Moldorm Cave yet. So the main thing I'm after at the moment is a glove. I'm just kind of considering my options at the moment. Okay, I'll go deal with this one in just a sec. That's definitely where I want to go, because it's a connector that's unexplored and I have a mirror to use. But let me make sure to go do these first. The song was never supposed to go on this long. Damn you, Chaos Shuffle! Oh yeah, I do have a bottle. Nice. I see no reason to not approach this situation from this angle. I mean, it looks like a fairly comfortable place to take a nap. Money! I do need a little bit more money for Zora. Aw, yeah! Alright, we're good on money. Well, you know what, in that case, let me just go do the swimming stuff right now. Oh, that's important. I need to get to the Dark World so I can go pick that up. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna do the Pizza Tower MSU, it's gonna be adding in the noise tracks and the Halloween stuff. That game actually does have enough songs on its own that I don't need to add in an additional game. Interesting. I may have a look-see through that one in a moment. Oh, hey, I can get most of my money back. Sweet. Oh yeah, I've forgotten to make a note here. There we go. Expensive bombs! I'll take my rebate now. Now then, where does this connector go? I have places to be, tech to acquire. Okay, not the most ideal spot for a connection, but hey, I can make it work. Unless it's this specific layout of Skull Woods. That's less than ideal. There's still a chance! It's a slim chance, but there's still a chance. If this is one specific drop down, then I can get out of here. It has to be vanilla. And it is! Cool. That'll do. There. We've made it to the Dark World. Through silly reasons, but hey, we got there in the end. Get out of the door! I guess we're getting downright swanky in the Dark World today. Okay, that's nothing too important up there. Good to know. Potential for shenanigans. Nice alignment there, very good. Anyways, I'm gonna die on purpose real quick. Get some HP back. This will be very interesting once I come back with the cane. Those 20 bucks, there was a hard piece in there. But for now, it's time to get down and boogie in the bayou. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. There's definitely a lot of games that were made by that division of Konami that were just straight up mean. Because, I mean, it's the same division that also produced roller games. Well, this is interesting. Candace Tower is right next to Ganon. In a matter of speaking. There's one thing that'll stick with you forever if you've ever played Serious Sam. It's the sound of the Kamikazes. Alright, I'll follow up more on that area later. But for now, I have to continue my journey towards the Cave of Samaria. I need it! Alright, I guess I'll be heading that way now then. In the words of a kid with a very fine hat, I want! There we go. One Cave of Samaria, please. You know, I'm genuinely curious about these connectors still. Not exactly the item I'm looking to see, but it's still helpful as a safety item. Chickens! Chickens! GBA port. God, I'm just picturing the GBA attempting to actually be able to comprehend, like, the original Serious Sam and how that would make it implode. The GBA can barely handle original Doom. But yeah, that series has had a whole bunch of like weird side games that aren't very good. Okay, that's one of the things I was looking for before I delved deeper into Ganon's. Yeah, I was able to handle it. That's a lot more than can be said about the Super Nintendo. Was that bad of a game? Okie dokie. I've never played it, so I don't really have much opinion. My first exposure to Serious Sam was the same as many other people's. It just came as one of the games in one of those multi-game discount discs. It's a pack of 5 CDs with 5 different games, and they all just had generic CDs with their bright red and had their label on them. I took one look at it, and then I installed it and gave it a shot. It's like, hey, wait a minute. This kind of seems legit. And then I played it. And it ended up being pretty good. I was like, what do you mean this is just in here in a batch of, like, bulk? 5 games for the price of 1 type stuff. And then I proceeded to find and play the rest of the series that was available at the time. Which wasn't a whole lot. That was just Second Encounter and Serious Sam 2, which I rather liked. Watch me enjoying a silly sense of humor, enjoying a very silly game. Never. Have I played Serious Sam 4? I haven't played it. I was admittedly less enthusiastic going towards it after playing Serious Sam 3, which was just kind of not good. It's better than 3? Well, I mean, it was mostly only going up from 3. 3 was lousy. Yeah, that was definitely one of the oddities about 3, is that its tone was really strange compared to the rest of the series. Alright, I can't pick that up yet. It's like, oh yeah, gloves! Those are important. I'll go to the rest of the Dark World now. Ping. Oh, that's where the other side of this goes. I hadn't actually explored the rest of that yet. saves me some time at least. I really need to find a glove. That's the current predicament. And so, Andy visited the magical fairy in order to ask her to figure out the answer to life's eternal question. What is an airport? The fairy looked confusedly at Andy. It seems she knew less about what an airport was than he himself. What the vanilla C-shaped house? Okay, now with the vanilla prize inside, though. Speaking of places that didn't get very far, what's this almost vanilla Village of Outcasts nonsense? Oh, I have the big key. I can actually do this whole dungeon. You know, it could be its big key down there, next to the race game ledge. It would be very funny, although then I'd have to get back up here. And that would be kind of annoying. Alright, well, we've already seen the chess game, so that can't be in town at least. But what about this? Just a random fortune teller, okay? Not even close enough. Shockingly, yes. Yes, it was. I mean, correct idea, wrong dimension. Okay, I think there's a map here. I'll go pick that up. God dang it! What have I come to? What is this? Alright, let's go. Bagpipes! Aye, that's me it is, boy! Or something. I don't have the right aggressive tone full of Scottish. Stay back, vile fiends! Hey, welcome to all things Scottish. If it isn't Scottish, it's crap.
Something like that, I suspect.
Aye. Yeah, Splatoon 2 was one of the many games that got a secondary patch after the Switch 2 came out to try to fix it. Jesus Christ, again? How many digs? It's like 29 digs! Alright, it's gonna be funny if this ends up being Thieves Town, but let's see what it is. Tower of Hera. Okay, I can do that dungeon. I mean, I can do it anyways, but now I can do it in the intended fashion. You know, I have a funny feeling people are gonna have difficulties reaching your pub. Man, I could go for some pub grub. I love me some pub grub. Pub grub. I'm too far out of the sticks for there to be very good pubs, sadly. I'll consider this connector for later. But specifically from the pub? Honestly, it could be one of many things. That's the thing about pub grubs. You never really know what's gonna be specifically at the pub. It's usually inspired by some type of food, but it always tends to be pretty good. Like this was one pub I know from a city in the east side of Canada that serves something called curry and chips. It's really good, and I kind of want to have that, but I'd have to go for a hell of a drive. Oftentimes it'd be fish and chips, because that's just what the East Coast is about, eh? It's not exactly much of a secret that there's a fair bit of English in the history of the region. Oh man, I could go for some good Mexican food, but it is rare. I usually have to cook it myself. Oh, an enchilada platter, please! I need that. I don't have gloves, so nothing I can do here yet. So unsurprisingly, the thing holding up this scene right now is the lack of a glove. I must keep looking. I must look harder.
F-Zero TV. F-Zero TV.
Now let's try these other connectors, see what happens. I mean, the connector can work, but I'm more interested in other means of accessing the dock world. Okay, this is a lot of checks. And the extremely dramatic song reflects that, it's time to get to work. Yeah, seems good. That's gonna help with a lot of things in and of itself, finally having a fire source. And another sword! Sweet! Delicious meat! Thank you very much, minis. Everything's chugging along. I'm gonna go ahead and burn this A key here. I might regret this later, we'll see. But for now, we'll see what happens. Pretty good. Sometimes go a little bit too far south for that. Ah, the book! Cool. That is one of those very specific tricks to going through the blocks there that makes no goddamn sense. I'm not exactly sure why it works, I just know that it does work. You had to put the block in a very specific spot for the Cane of Samaria. Like, as if that wasn't weird enough. And you gotta dash specifically from a bit downward from the center of the platform. It makes no goddamn sense at all. But it works. Isn't that right, Hugh? Grumpy porcupine head versus the world. Alright, that's one of the main connectors I was still looking for. Alright. I'll pop in here and grab these 2 items real quick. Nothing of value. Alright, let's follow up another thing I said I was gonna look at. Let's rock and bead music. If there was one specific thing that made 100%ing Wario Land 2 a bit more worth it, it was the silly-ass music for the perfect screen. You freaking did it! You got everything! Congratulations! How's the scene been so far? Not too bad, all things considered. I'm gonna go do some more stuff in Gator's Tower, I guess. Which was my favorite Wario Land? It's definitely between 4 and Shake It. Since I like both of those quite a bit. 4 for obvious reasons, it's just feels good to play. But I like Shake It stages better. I could super break the entirety of the right-hand side. That's a terrible idea. Let's do it. One of the few actually decent songs from Wario Land DS. I mean, not Wario Land, Yoshi's Island DS. That game's OST was, in general, rather lacking. Burn! No, it's an entirely different game. A much worse game. Son of a bitch. The different babies as partners theoretically could work, but instead all it does is make you play the game 4 times. Well, maybe not fully 4 times, but you end up spending a lot of time just going through each level with each baby. And it makes a lot of levels impossible to actually 100% on your first go. So, you know, adding extra tedium to the Yoshi's Island gameplay loop, maybe not a great plan. Yeah, very similar to the issues with Donkey Kong 64, that is accurate. Nope, they got you with the old Doom 64 conundrum, where it's actually an entirely different game. Yeah, Doom 64 was pretty neat. But a lot of people didn't buy it when it came out because they thought it was just Doom on the Nintendo 64. Which it wasn't. Yeah, not a bad sequence break at all. Round Palace big key, Swamp Palace small key. Good stuff! Yeah, not only was it from the one PC franchise that wasn't just full of ports, but there had been so many ports of Doom onto consoles at that time that why would anybody expect it to be a whole new game?
Especially since Doom itself still hadn't been ported all that well at the time.
I think 64 may have came out. No, it was after. It was definitely after Doom for the PlayStation, because, you know, Aubrey Hodges had already composed that music. People were probably just expecting, it's PlayStation Doom, but on the N64. Oh god, Super Nintendo Doom is so bad. I can't believe the time I first experienced Episode 2 and 3 from the original Doom. It was rough. Oh boy, who's ready to mash the B button? I still can't get over the fact that SNES Doom was licensed by the fellas that make pinball tables, Williams. Well, not licensed, but like, production team worked under Williams. One of the hugs. That cannon bird is still a little bit slower. Sword beams are shockingly effective on these guys. Actually, their cannon burner would be a little bit faster. Only a little bit. And, well, a fair bit. Mostly I just didn't want to use my entire bar of magic. This was the Fortress of Mystery? God. Holy shit, this GT, by the way! Talk about stacked! God! Good thing I didn't wait for the big key, I guess.
Let's rock.
Let's rock indeed! Not a great spot for the potion shop, I must say. And that's the useless one of those entrances. Sweet. Let us continue to rock. Oh, maybe not. Instead, let's go do multiple dungeons, because I can. Starting with... Oh, that's gonna be oddly appropriate for just standing around waiting for the blocks. There admittedly wasn't a lot of hourly music from New Horizons that was very good, but like... this one was good. Yeah, they're currently on complete random. I put it on Chaos Shuffle, so we just get music that goes all over the place. I find it appropriate for cross keys, because we also go all over the dang place. Well, holy shit! Both gloves! Don't mind if I do. Alright, so we've definitely gone from 0 to 100 real fast all of a sudden. I am like one item away from being able to access every dungeon, every entrance in the game. Kinda crazy! I mean, mitts aren't technically required most of the time, but there's a good chance they are. Still absurd to me. This is my first crystal on the board, and it's at the time frame where in another dimension I had finished a seed in this amount of time. Cross Keys truly has an extreme variance in its completion times. This is surely a dungeon song. I guess we're going shopping in Thieves Town. Careful not to explode too many coins out of your donation machine. Look, I see that gold bomb in your inventory. You don't need to burn it all, you know? You can save some of those coins for a future run. Yeah, the 117 was unprecedented. Like, usually these take over 2 hours. Usually. The fact that they even went with most of the songs sounding like it's played over one of those shitty, like, mall speakers really sets the mood, you know? Oh, I hate those mall PA systems. I've worked enough retail to really despise those PA systems. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it, like the from Charlie Brown, except through a tin can and loud. Except as employees, you actually have to pay attention to try to figure out what the hell was said. Who was that for? What department's being called? The malls don't even exist anymore. Some places have malls that are more than ghost towns, but it's not very many places. What? Pendant Thieves Town? Who could have seen that one coming? It occurs to me I haven't even found the smithies yet, so I think I know where they are by process of elimination. And by know where they are, I mean there are exactly 2 locations where they can be. Time to find out which one! Not this one! Actually, while I'm here, I might as well pick up these 2 items. Hey, Agadim! Hey, Agadim! What you doing in here? Why is it so funky in here, Agadim? Alright, so it's over by Lake Hylia then. Come on, then! It's the only place left in this entire world. Wait, it's not. But I've been to all the entrances. I must have forgotten to write down where the Smiths are. Uh-oh. That's not good. Now, does an entrance is a different requirement of the book? Unless it's changed at some point. I must have forgotten to write it down. Oopsie doopsie. That's not good. Yeah, I can't imagine they touched the logic at all. Oops. Nice! Okay. Had a little look over my map. And I think there's exactly one entrance that I clicked off that I don't remember actually doing. Because I went to Paradox Cave and then got shifted off course, right? I never actually went to Regina's Cave. Okay, good. I mean, the important thing is I got rid of him. So I can go follow up
F-Zero TV.
and grab purple chest. So sad. Oh man, the Dark World's depressing. Why is it so depressing? Sad Peg. Hey Tracker, sad Peg. Nope. Well, not sad anymore. Alright, I'm gonna grab this item and then I'll go ahead and get this purple chest dealt with. Oh, good! Magic bats on the table! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Oh dear. Don't necessarily have to go to Haga. It's just one item. What's the chances is important? Yo, nice silvers! Yeah, it's always been checked. I've got some other things to do real quick. Like go finish off Pod. I think I'm actually gonna detour to go to Catfish first. It's a bit of a waste of time, but I mean, like, I'm just gonna get it done. And it allows me to approach that one spot without having to worry about getting bombed 17 times. Okay, Catfish, what were you hiding? What are you hiding? Okay, sure. So let's see, I still need the ice rod, to rock big key, and that's it. That's all I still need. We're down to 2 items. Alright, let's see what's running around here. Alright, sure. I have much to fix! Got my bombs back. Fine, fine, let's go beat up the boss. With multiple dungeons still missing, I am somewhat concerned about Total Rock entrance. I suppose we'll find out once I go over to my area and get all those entrances out of the way. Yeah, no sense going for anything too fancy on the boss. Just kill him. Heal! Hey, what's up? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Die. Yeah, bomb strats are for if you don't have the hammer, which only really comes up in Randomized. Alright, it's between Skull Woods and Ice Palace as for which one's the last pendant. I suppose I could find that out real quick. I mean, knowing how this usually goes, I'm probably about to run into Ice Palace right now anyways. How does she do it? Dark Moon Shadow, looking forward to 20 months.
It's been a little bit more for us today.
Oh, it's happened again. And hey, we found that angel room that was brought up earlier. I have both keys, so it's perfectly fine for me to not worry about flipping the switch back the other way. Is this the power of the god mind? Ah, the old spinning zoom. I mean, I could always get, you know, just make a custom version that moves. I haven't bugged too much about animated emotes, because those were, how shall we say, a bit of an ordeal to create. Yeah, that's the thing that bothers me is Godhead getting nerfed just seems so silly. You literally had to go through one of the most annoying possible processes to unlock it. Why is it nerfed? It's your reward for putting up with the lost bullshit. Why would you nerf that? Why? Hey, wait a minute. What item have I not opened up? Oh, I need to go over to Iced Tea. Well, I'll do that right now then. Actually, I think it was the map chest at the start. Oopsie doopsie. Oh well, that's easy enough to do. I was paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. That's a quick one, since I can just use Canis Amari to get right back over there. Autopilot is a cursed thing. And it was Skull Woods. All right, works for me. God, DK Pass got such a good song though. Now I have two really good covers of DK Pass on hand. My support. What game was that from? Where all the NPCs were using that line? It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if it's something I've played. Alright, we're back. I forgot to go over here and press the button. Oh, right, that was TMNT 1. Okay, so I have played that, I just forgot it was from there. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Okay. I hope this one of those ones that it doesn't end up doing, like, a redo of, because it's very good. Doesn't really need to be touched up. I guess it's time to do Swamp Palace. Sword Palace delivers immediately. Seems about right. It's funny to get to the guy that's actually called, you know, Beast Man in F-Zero GX. And yet, it's not the theme song where the fella's just screaming constantly. The delayed gratification of 5 rupees. Amazing! Strange stuff in Swamp Palace as ever. Meow! Enemy's getting in the way again. Rude! It's almost as rude as this dang orange switch block right here for when it's your first time playing this game. And you get all the way over here, you drop down, and there's a big old orange switch block in your way. That's just the dungeon designer being a dick. You can see it coming if you look for it, but like, dick. It's like, that's not even a puzzle! That's just making them do the same thing twice! Because it would be funny! And sure, it kinda is! Dickhead! Alright, oh great. You mean to tell me that we've come this far into the scene, and it has become an ice rod hunt. Oh no. Somewhere out there in the world is a singular ice rod. Oh no. What am I gonna do about this, Mega Man X base? Do I feel like going and hitting Mothula in the face? Yeah, sure. Oh, hell yeah, rewarded with catchy music. Yeah, I think quite a few people could use an ice rod right about now. Isn't that right, air conditioner? I can't even find a good time to, like, clean out the air filter in that thing because I need it constantly. It's the old conundrum of air conditioning. How do you clean it when you always need it? Gives me an excuse to go check out the one connector I don't have yet, I suppose. There's still a couple more small keys out there. There's 2 more Turtle Rock small keys. There's a Mystery Mire small key. There's another Castle Tower. I mean, not Castle Tower. Ganon's Tower small key. So there's not a lot, but there's a couple. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Fame of silly turtle assassin dude. Who takes his line of work very seriously. Hey, this is exactly the spot I was looking for. And here's one of the 2 dungeons I was looking for. Sweet, let's get to work. I'm gonna route this aggressively first, and if it doesn't fork over what I need, then I'll go looking around. It's a little spooky in here. So the only dungeon I haven't found yet that is Eastern Palace of all things. You know what, before I go back into Mire, wasn't the Mimic Cave, is it Eastern? No, but it is this, which is also nothing. Alright, let's do the actual rest of this dungeon real quick. Yeah, right spot, wrong dimension. All this information that's now totally useless. Alright, one more check in here, and I guess I'll go climb backwards into a rock just in case. When you're one item left, you don't really have the luxury of being super open with your choices in terms of what to skip. Because really, with the ice run, it just comes down to just get lucky, forehead. good. Another possibility. Just what I was looking for. Yeah.
F-Zero TV.
Is this song again?
It's freaking bass. I recall playing a bit of Soul Blazer before, not on stream, but on my own time, and thinking, that's alright. Could potentially revisit it. Boy, useless information! So if I had to guess, based on how many places I've been at this point, the top of Turtle Rock is going to be the right side of Desert Palace, because there's not really a whole lot of other places it could be. Sorry, Dog can do some tweaking. Yeah, that's fairly in line with, well, most of the games that come from that particular developer. So I can checks out, you know. What? Not exactly where I was expecting to be put, but sure. Something, why do I even have these other medallions? What connector am I missing then? Oh, this one! Oh, heck! Ask silly question, receive silly answer. Oh, hey guys, it's the right side of Desert Palace. Who could have been? I need to stop saying things. Okay, what other connector am I missing then? Actually, you know what? While I'm up here then.
So what's the other connector I haven't done? Oh! I know what it is! Since I haven't save and quit, I haven't gone to the back of the old man save and quit point.
Well, would you look at that? Quake was important. Miss, put the tree on the pizza. Instead, we have complete fashion now, so I don't have to worry about the mirror shield. Not that it actually causes any lag on this version anyways, because I'm using, like, the faster ROM version. So lag is severely reduced. Ah, fair. And now my heart's actually starting to reflect how much of this scene we've done. Which is to say, a lot of it. So much of it. So much of it! The monkeys are going crazy! I'll get the Donkey Kong game. It's like the same thing with World Fur. You know, while I have my grievances towards the design, obviously. I should still check it out, you know? Give my 2 cents on it. After all, this, in a way, almost like my job. I may not be a formal reviewer, but I can go through games and give my 2 cents. Yeah. Well, more like now the Switch 2 will have 1.5 games. Sure. It's true, it's still more than one. Now then. Welcome to the story of Spike Cave. Once upon a time, there was a cave filled with deadly spikes, with a treasure at the end that would make the user invincible. One would consider the irony in this situation, where the tool most needed to access the end of the Spike Cave was in the Cave of Spikes itself. Many would strive to acquire this treasure, but unfortunately, they met a spiky fate. Alright, I'm really gonna find that ice rod somewhere. Warning! Warning! Explosives! There are not a lot of checks left on the map right now, I must say. Also, I forgot to go check Ether Tapa when I was up there. Shit. Thankfully, I have this handy-dandy connector in the area that'll allow me to get up there in no time. credits music. And so, having triumphed over the Spike Cave, the explorer was rewarded with $20. One would wonder what happened to the invincibility tool that came at the end of the Spike Cave. Well, as you know, magic is a load of hogwash, so it's a bunch of rumors. They get greedy strangers to dive into a cave full of spikes. How foolish. So there's only 2 entrances left in the entire game. Pyramid Fairy and Ganon's Tower. And one of them is the Ice Rod Cave. Damn. Damn, that's actually true. Shit. So I actually meant to go do this earlier. You know what? I'm gonna go to the bomb shop, because wouldn't it be freaking funny if the Ice Rod was in Ice Rod Cave? Let's go for the content, see what happens. Call that a vanilla ice. Oh. Ice, ice, baby, come on. It's really looking kind of dire. My choices are finding Ice Rod Cave, which I only have one more valid option, or going back in again its tower and probably climbing it, or, and this is the nasty one, climbing Agus Tower and doing magic bad. Okay. Ice Rod Cave is Ganon's Tower, so I can't get that one. I guess we're going to GT! Alright, here we go! Oh, so stands up downward. It's an open world faffin though, what do you think? I have a pretty predictable stance when it comes to open world games. We're going up!
Oh dear! We're going up indeed!
Pepito expresses his frustration at yet another 100% seat. Oh god, I'm not used to this room not lagging! We must climb the pizza tower! Gannon's tower! In search of pizza! I could go for a pizza, maybe I'll order one. The silver arrow's not causing any lag, he's so cursed. It's so cursed! It's cool, but it's cursed! The third shield is currently sitting on top of Floating Island. But yes, in the extreme majority of cases, if there's an open world in the game, especially when it's big and empty, I don't like it. Oh god, speaking of the lack of lag messing things up, the timing on these guys is different because the fireball being shot isn't causing lag anymore! Ah! It's so cursed! My muscle memory! Why isn't it lagging? Because the official website actually uses the faster ROM version of Link to the Past.
Which gets rid of most of the lag!
Which is cool! But it does mess with the muscle memory a fair bit. It's like those SA1 chip hacks that are used for things like, say, shmups on the Super Nintendo to make them super hard
Because they don't lag anymore!
Ah, good! Exactly what I was looking for! The final big key! Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's almost always, it was the lag, but this time it was, the lag's gone, it's weird. If everyone like a surreal experience with lag just being gone, try a ROM hack that removes the lag from Mega Man 5 and fight Crystal Man. That fight feels so weird without it.
Jeez, talk about a tone shift!
Ah, chaos music. 19 hearts! Yeah, I mean, it was always running at 60. It's just that now it's way more consistent about it. Not intentionally going for the 100%, it just keeps happening. It's a per game thing, since they need to be implemented carefully. Quite a few games that have major lag issues do have a patch for it. There's actually one available for Mega Man X, the original, that I like. Unfortunately, it doesn't play nice with all the ROM hacks because of what it has to do to make it work. So as much as I would love to use, per se, the damage shuffler, it doesn't work. At least not with the one that I like, which gets rid of the intro stages. Because, you know, after you've played the intro stages 100,000 times, obviously not quite that many, they get really dull. Especially with the one where you have to intentionally get punched in the face by Vile a dozen times. Yeah, the Armored Armadillo section goes smoothly, and it feels very strange. The music is good, this is true. It just gets a bit repetitive, especially in a damage shuffler. Oh yeah, there was one more big key. Huh. Very well then. In that case, I know exactly how I'm gonna approach the pedestal. Man, I'm playing a game lately in my own time that I want to talk about, but it's too prone to spoilers, so I can't say anything about it. Well, I'll probably have lots to say after I'm done. And before anybody asks, no, it's not Deltarune. Wait, this is the wrong spot. I was thinking of a different connector! I can't say what game it is. I literally just said it's prone to spoilers, so I can't talk about it too much. Yet. Okay, that was useless. Next! Yes, I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It's a good read. Pizza time never ends, indeed. 20 hearts! Oh, baby! This is getting dire. This is getting very dire. Very dire! There it is! Okay, so I did need the Desert Palace Big Key from up on top of Ganon's Tower. Let's get out of here! fine. That's only 215 out of 216 checks. 214 technically. I couldn't actually do Ice Rod Cave since it doesn't exist. Oh yeah, and I suppose I didn't do the Desert Palace Big Chest. That was the one last thing I could do before having to result in Aghanim's Tower. So that'd make 213 out of 216 checks. Oh, baby! And this is why we have 20 hearts. Nope, messed that up. Yeah, that pretty much 2.5 hours sums up how this one's been going very nicely. Alright, I'm all the way over here now. I need a good place to warp set on Mirror Bounce. There we go. Whew, Ganon, you would not believe the day I've had. Appropriate song. Yeah, it's just hanging out under a bush, scanning things. Yeah, time hits. He doesn't stand a chance. It's only gonna be double, which means I should get into position for every warps. Like so. Thank you. Game set! Yet another massive 100% seed tends to happen. Short of Aga Tower, of course. Alright, I'm gonna let the credits roll, and I'm not gonna do another seed because that'd take a little too long. I'm gonna stream just a little bit of Wilds, just a bit. Gonna go beat up, the two new fellas, just for funsies. And I'll be right back.
Fresh meat.
Oh, hey, this is one of those songs that actually has, like, a long loop point. Usually by now I would have tried to loop once, but it doesn't loop in this part, and then it just kind of stops. Alright, I'm gonna quickly fast forward. I want to see exactly how many checks the game's registered on this one. Oh, right, it won't even move on to the next part of the credits until the music loop stops. Alright.
Yeah, that seems about right.
212 out of 216 checks.
Jesus Christ. Yep. Yeah, definitely seems about right.
No! Just a little. There we go. Alright, be right back as I go ahead and get all that hooked up. I just need to close a bunch of stuff. Like, this needs to be closed, and this, and that, and this, and that. And some of this, and a little of that. I don't need to look at anything in the logs, because we found everything. Get rid of Snai. Oh, right, we did leave the beer shield behind. That was the one thing I left laying on the ground, was the beer shield. I gotta swap out my game pads. Since Wilds is very much a 360 pad game, or I guess it's an Xbox One pad, but I miss the 360 pads. They had better buttons. Although admittedly the D-pad is definitely better on this one. Still not great, but it's better. Alright, Wilds. Continuing Linux experience has been pretty good. I should probably move myself back over to the other side. It doesn't feel right over here. Yep. Alright, come along, meatball, you too. Yep. Yep, this is running through Proton. There's still one particular graphical bug that still exists to this day. But I probably get better frame rates in Linux than I do in Windows. Like, I think this game might actually be more stable in Linux at this point. Minus, like, one particular bit of vertex explosions that happens in the planes. So if there's one thing that should be noted about this particular update, aside from finally having weapon transportation so I don't have to look at the I don't have to look at annealed copper all day. I mean, oxidized copper. I can actually have a big old golden axe! See, I doubt there's any Lagiacrus handy. Nope. And that guy doesn't drop a jam. I learned from a friend of mine that the best place for you to farm the new fellas is if you go over here. Golden Axe was Sega back in the day of the Genesis. And you specifically rest for inclement morning, that usually spawns a Lagiacrus. And yes, I have a mod and that removes the cost of resting because they nerfed it 3 times and I'm freaking mad at them. It's like, if you're gonna make me have to constantly re-roll, then by God, I gotta make it free. Fuck you. Alright, it didn't spawn this time. What about these two? No Steve either. Reroll again! Come on, game. Come on. Play nice. I gotta actually be able to beat up the new fellas. They're usually instant when you do this particular sleeping pattern. It's when you go sleep in the forest itself and the plenty during the daytime that it takes like 3 minutes for them to show up. But this tends to time a bit better. Yeah, there they are. 3-star. And it doesn't even have a gem as a prize. Not really worth it for that one. I'm gonna reroll a few more times. I want one with a good prize. This might take a few. This might take a few rolls. And this is why we modded out the resting cost. Man!
Do you have a moment? Yes.
Hey, Nata. Give me the goods.
Here, Hunter. I was given this for you.
Give me the goods. I need them. I need them in my inventory.
All right, then.
I mean, I'll take a regular Lagiacrus as long as it has something for prizes. I don't need more of the charms. I'm good on those. It's charms again. No Steve. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah, the non-tempered almost never spawns thanks to that stupid update they did with the Akuma update that has everything scale more. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm usually trying to hunt things for, you know, parts. I'm not super interested in constantly getting Arnian things. Please just allow me to hunt the regular monster with investigation stuff. Damn it. I'm not interested in your 8-star tempereds. Yeah, as in Street Fighter Akuma.
He's an entire moveset.
Sooner or later, we're gonna get, like, yeah, hang on, let me actually do equipment. Akuma. Here he is.
He's a whole moveset.
What weapon is that? I think it's... Well, this is the Mitsitsune dual swords, but what is it actually?
Yo,
I believe that's the one that's both Rathian and Rathalos.
welcome back. Can I help you with anything?
But yes, Akuma has his own moveset. It's kind of fantastic. Oh wait, that messed up my coloration, didn't it? My colors! My colors are wrong!
Whoa.
Another meh, Legiacris. Let's see. I need to fix my colors. There's a lot of good stuff in Wilds, it's just that there's also a lot of bad stuff in Wilds.
Showtime!
The aforementioned freaking rest spamming that I'm doing right now being an example of the latter. Nicholas Green, thank you for the 51 months. You know that's been a little bit more for us today. Yeah, it's the usual mixed Monster Hunter experience. Pretty normal, all things considered. Come on, we can get one investigation that has even one roll of additional prizes. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You can give me something other than Ardian and Charms, for God's sakes. Yeah, there's always something with Monster Hunter games. Always. Yeah, there's optional quests for them. I haven't gotten the crowns yet, no. I'd have to go out and actually look at all the individual Gaia Christen's teams that I'm rolling.
Yo.
Actually, I'm not even sure if there are optionals. That's true. I don't think there were for the other new ones. I don't know. Let me ask Eric. Eric! Hey, Eric!
Hey.
That'd be a no. They don't have optionals. Oh, wait. Never mind. There he is. What are they only 6 stars for? What? And why are they down here?
It's a weird spot for them, but there they are.
Let's do this again soon,
I guess they are normally 6 stars in terms of investigations as well, but... No wonder people didn't see them. They're down the list. If they're not at the top, nobody's gonna see them. Or at least very few people will see them. Still nothing. Knots is full again.
I was asked to give this to you, Hunter.
Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Give me the goods.
All right then.
Yeah, I guess they're going for, like, it's the progressing upward difficulty of a lot of the Monster Hunter stuff. But then at the very top, it puts, like, all the quests that you get from doing side quests. So, all the stuff for your cat and whatnot. So it all gets mixed together. You know, it's a regular one. It still doesn't have any bonus drops, but I'm just gonna go punch it in the face. Alright. Oh, he's all the way up there. Okay. Like, I'm tired of rolling. I'm just gonna go punch him.
that out. Feel free to use all the supplies. No reason to
What
be
meal do I
frightened.
currently have? Ah, Capture Pro. Then Capture it is. What's up, my dude? Dude, that's my ears. You shouldn't be doing that. Oh. It's like, I'm too slow to get out of the way of that one. Gotcha! Got you again! Gotta move! No, you look like you're having a fun time, eh, lady? Whoa! Nope, 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 nope. Wait, he's paralyzed? Nice job, okay. Ow. That's you did! God, hammer's satisfying. An electric Leviathan, yes. Alright, he's obviously gonna get the hell out of here after that open. Maybe not right this second, but soon. Up, off it goes. We're gonna be chasing him for a bit. I imagine he's not stopping anytime soon.
Looks like the monster left something behind.
It's going too fast. I'm not gonna be able to get in time for the extra damage. Oh, I did get him! Come on out, bitch! Okay, he's leaving now. His script says that he's not supposed to be here. It's like, what do you mean I got flushed out of the water? That's not allowed. Poor non-tempered monsters. I'm not done with you yet! Okay, yeah, his script insists that it is time. Very well, I'll do your gimmick. Let's go! Hey, bitch! Here, catch! Oh, I'm getting hit for this. This is greedy. This is very greedy. Yeah, worth it. Are we having fun yet? Here, catch. Okay, sure. Man, Logan did not have a good time. God, I love Hammer. So much crowd control.
So, let's head back then. Or, actually, shall we continue our survey a while?
Yo, it's a big fella. Not as big as it could be, but still pretty big. No Sapphire. That makes sense. Now you have a nice little sleep. You were a good demonstration. Oh, off he goes. Bye, Lagaya Chris. I think I'll just take on the optional one for Steve. Yeah, that's what happens if you stick around after a monster you've captured for one of these. They'll eventually just get up and wander off. Oh boy, that means we get to go to the plains! My favorite vertex explosions happened there. Give me you. Oh, he spawns there. Fine. That's like right where the rock exists that causes the vertex explosions as well, so we'll definitely see some of those. It's like right in the area.
Commencing the quest by order of the guild.
Oh yeah! Actually, before I fight this bastard, I'm gonna actually do the craziest thing possible and prepare. Some of these, and some of these, please. Thank you. Ah, there's the vertex explosions, right on cue. There's like one rock in this general region that causes those. And they still haven't been fixed. That is very much a Linux problem with specifically NVIDIA cards. Oh, hello! Why are you so grumpy? What did I do? Hey, how's it going, buddy? You haven't fun yet? Too slow. I need more time for my hammer to charge. Oh dear. Burn! Hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna eat this here jerky. Alright, come on now. Oh, that stupid hill just messed me up. I tried to do my evade move, but it didn't work. Got you again! Nice, nice. Probably knock him out too. Like so. Okay, he's understandably pissed. That's what I was trying to do the first time. Alright, let's roll. Bit of flatter land will actually be rather nice. There it is. There's that one rock. It's right over there. I don't know what it is about that rock. It's the one singular rock that still causes the explosions. Hey, Steve! Okay, the fact that his head is still too high for me to hit him here is really annoying. Curse my stuffy little hammer. Might also just be bait. That's a grab attempt. You trying to pick up my cat? I don't think so. So you gotta stop just narrowly dodging my hammer sticks like that. It's very annoying. Damn. Got the charge, but it's still too slow. Oh, he's gonna run away again. Alright, go to your nest. Just yelling at him for no reason. It's like, oh, he's almost dead. Very well then. I still have the capture pro meal. I should probably capture him. Bird, I'm happy you know where you're going, because I sure don't. I don't tend to mess around with all the spirally bits up here. Hey, buddy, what's up? Your catch. Well, he wanted to be in his nest so bad. Now he gets to stay. Anything good?
Fascinating. So
No.
my next report, perhaps.
It's a good bird. Yeah, there's the two new fellas. That was my first of the Monster Hunter games that I've played, so it's nice to see Lightning again. I'm sure the underwater section's gonna get old after a bit, but hey, it's something. It's probably better than putting proper water combat in a game again. I do not miss holding my 3DS in a freaking claw grip just to be able to do underwater camera work. It was better on the Wii, but like, the Wii just... the Wii. It's barrel bowling like today anyways. It was the really easy layout recently, and I used like a ton of vouchers on it, and it went really, really well. I got a lot of stuff for food. Yeah, the game, the fact that this game still runs fine, and I must emphasize fine, there's obviously frame skips all over the place. Despite in my instance... See, where's the option for it? Not having any form of frame generation on, because it looks like shit! It's like, I'll take it. If I have to use frame generation, I don't wanna. I'll take the slight, like, frame hiccups all over the place over that. There's a coin somewhere, but where? Oh, it's over there. frame generation varies wildly by implementation, but it always has this blurriness to it that I don't like. Or... What you thinking about it, cat? I know you're thinking about it. Malicious being known as cat. I'll do a couple more rolls, see if I can get a decent, like, actual good prizes on either of the fellas. And if that doesn't work, then I'll just call it there. Kitty hungers for birds.
Everyone here has been doing well, Hunter.
The idle animations of the pet. Which one do you mean? Like, what, the paid for DLC things? I have not. I've only seen that that bird is very excited. I did not pay money for bird. I definitely wasn't expecting any form of water combat. Thankfully, it's just a fairly simple section. Even Tempered Lagiacris isn't too bad underwater. They don't seem to have sped up the animations at all down there. So it's really more like this stuffy formality than full-on water combat. If you do it right, you can finish it pretty quickly. And if you don't, well, sometimes it'll take a while. It's not bad, and you know, it feels good to get it done correctly and have poor Laggy lodged into the spike wall. Oh god, the freaking Kaku storm. Kaku, 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 Kaku. God, Arch-Tempered is Yuna. We'll see what comes of him. Yes. The Kakus, that's just a naturally occurring event. Happens sometimes during the plenty in the forest. There'll just be a ton of Kaku, all moving around in a pack. They want to demonstrate their pack mechanics. And it certainly is a mechanic that exists. It's not very interesting, it's just dung bombs. It's just an excuse to bring dung bombs. Though I do occasionally fight multiple of the same monster at the same time, and it's a lot of fun. There was definitely a group of 3 Gypseroths that I beat the shit out of with a hammer. Kaku, 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 Kaku. So many Kaku. Alright, we'll do up to 5 more rolls. Number 1. Man, imagine if this was costing 500 guild points per roll. Number 2. The fact that they nerfed resting not once, not twice, but 3 times! So stupid! It's like, if you're gonna keep doing this with the investigation, stop nerfing it! Or I will just make it free! I made it free. Number 3. Stuff.
Here, Hunter.
This game's mostly good about hitboxes. Most of the bad ones are attached to, go figure, the small handful of old monsters. As well as Mitsune here and there.
Goodbye.
I wouldn't really classify Mitsune as old. They've only been around for some of the more recent games. This is number 4. Alright, game, you get one more chance. I mean, that's a cool roll of these, at least. That's a lot of weapon charms, if I actually still needed those. I don't need those, game. I need materials. I want to make their stuff. I have all of those. I need their stuff. Failure. Okay, fine. Enough! Enough! I relent. Some of those layouts that looks deceptively simple, but probably is very annoying to get a full score on. With how stupid the physics are in this. Case in point. I'll give it one roll. Yeah, perfectly functional physics going on right here. Barrel bowling. Barrel bowling. Alright, give me my B. Actually, was that an A? Cool. At least I got some real culture out of that.
Oh, cool. Steht der Hafen da?
Oh, Eric, it's not that. It's not that crazy. Enough of this. Ah, yeah, I suppose there's also the new stuff. I want to make the stuff. I've already made some of the stuff, but I want to make more. I have one set of each, but I want both. Classic leggy armor. The sign really hasn't changed at all. Yeah, you can wear a cat mask. There's 2 varieties of them. There's one of the event things. And they're not just a mask. They're actual cat heads.
It's very, very weird.
They blink, they eat, they become cat. And they respond to your armor pigment. So right now they're very purple. This one's always funny. Bird on head. Yeah! Yeah, it actually has talking animations and whatnot as well. Ah, yes, Jim is jacking. Not bad, really. I could probably make this work. Akuma! Oh, that's what my regular pigment looks like with Akuma! Behold! Grape man! And then there's Sergio's. All the gold has to remain, so I mean, you know, if you like a particular color palette, it works. You know what? Let me just do the Akuma arena quest real quick. True strength. This is actually how you get the stuff to make his armor in the first place. Equip Hadouken. Prepare for goods. Get him! Get him! Already, yeah? Do it again!
You are a disgrace.
You are a disgrace! Okay, I do have to actually be aware of my HP a little bit. Gotcha! He can use weapons and, like, they even gain properties. Like, his moves gain properties based on the weapon you have equipped. But at the same time... Alright, I should probably actually heal up a little bit. You're supposed to be dead! I'm trying so hard to actually get... There it is! Raging Demon to come out! Nah, I could just don't use sharpness, thankfully. That'd be very silly. Give me that tail! Got him!
With a fist that cannot pierce the heavens!
Yeah, the cutscene gives you iframes. Got him! Just Akuma's face growling at the screen. There's your victory screen. What's it look like from another player's perspective? You're just teleporting all over the monster's face, constantly punching and kicking them. It looks exactly how you would expect it to. Oh damn, I'm almost at 10 million Zeni. That's so much money! So yeah, Akuma's not a very good weapon, mind you. Like, you will always take considerably longer to use him than a standard weapon. But good lord, is it ever fun just punching the shit out of monsters? Weapon? I don't need a stinking weapon! I'll destroy you with my bare fists! Only downside is you have to be Akuma in order to use that moveset. It'd be very funny to have your regular ass hunter doing that. Did we get more gestures in this patch? I'm not sure I actually looked at them. Alright, all the frickin' dances! That's so many dances! Wait. This is totally gonna be some kind of Irish dance. Okay, maybe not. But still. I was thinking of river dancing. Instead, it's just this ridiculousness. No new poses, so it's just new gestures. Oh yeah, I forgot Metallica was doing it too. Ah yeah, sure enough. Let me get the camera mode. There's it. Photo mode. Switch. There we go. Oh shit. The controls for the photo mode are so strange. Photo mode. Switch. And then... Oh, right. Okay. I had to press down the left. I haven't done this in a bit. Do the thing. Photo mode. Click the button. There we go. Now I'm controlling the camera. Look at him go. Look at her go. Cat's freaking loving it. Behold, cute cat. The most important addition to any Monster Hunter game. Cute cat. Yeah, it just appears to all my dances. Classifies as a cute dance. Why does it have music? I was not expecting music to be attached to it. Oh, that does not look right with the cat legs. At least it works with the outfit. That bit right there just does not look right with cat legs. It really is a magical girl like song, yeah. You know what? Kayla can be a magical girl if she wants to. Yo, the frog's getting into it up there, though. Alright, that's enough. Good kitty. The cat is smaller than this axe. Ah, that's hammers for you. Very tricky to try to step in a precise position. Cat, you're on the wrong side. Good enough. Alright, that's good. I dropped my controller. God dang it. There it goes. The sky! It's certainly blue. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for today. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a follow. It helps the channel grow. Gets those numbers going on. We need to succeed here on Twitch.tv. On the YouTube side of things, give it a subscribe. You'll get the notifications as well. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. We shall see. But in the meantime, we'll go get some food. Thanks for watching once again, and yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. See ya.